Hey guys, welcome to a new video from Masters of Consulting. So, you might be wondering, why am I dressed so formal today? Because today's video is all about how one can crack an interview in Germany and also come to the point of getting an interview in any job in Germany. So, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So, many people out there might be wondering, what are the different scenarios where the German job market differs when compared to the international job market in any country? So, there are some minute differences in my experience of being in Germany, working in Germany. So, let me tell you what are the differences here. So, first difference is that Germans love their language. So, at the end of the day, it all comes to language and how you are able to speak in German, because most of the times you have to work with German clients, and most of them would like to speak in German most of the time. So it would be really good for any of you out there trying to come to Germany, trying to look for a job, to improve your German skills. So this is the first tip I give to everyone. Even though some people might ask, hey, I'm going to an IT field, do I really need to learn German? Because all I have to do is work in IT, I have my laptop, I do my work, I go home. Do I really need to learn German? The answer is yes. Because of course, you work in a job which is only IT, and you do code, you write code and all. But there might be some point in your career where you want to move your job, or you want to find a new job, or look for something else. And at this point of time, trust me, German will help you in a very important way. Because people out there, they are always looking for people, of course, people who are talented in what they do, for example, coders and everything. But on the other hand, German plays an important role for you to find a job. But yeah, you can find a job here without learning German too. So German is not a must, but it is a good to have. So that's the first point. So coming to the second point, what I found here in Germany is that there are some small things which are really important for you to find a job. For me, what I found important is, of course, the technical knowledge is always important. You should have a proper technical skills, and you should know what you're going to do, and you should be confident enough to say what you know and what you don't know. Because if you are going to an interview, you should be confident to at least say, no, I really don't know the answer. They will appreciate that. And if you know, just answer that. So this, of course, the knowledge is the second which comes of any job you're going to apply to. So be knowledgeable, and it's better to have an experience in one area rather than different areas. You know what I mean? So Germans, as you see, they are mostly focused on an excellence and providing quality products. In order for that to happen, they want people who are really focused on one thing rather than not having knowledge, or having a little knowledge on very vast amount of field. So this is one thing which I found. So please try to see if you are planning to go. For example, myself, I'm working in cloud industry. So if you want to come into cloud industry, so learn about cloud, what is there out there, and try to get some certifications. These are very important, because this will prove your competencies. Because Germans, they are the paperwork, so they always will look into your competencies like certifications, grades, and also they want it in paper. Even though you say I am knowledgeable, they really want that in paper. So please make sure that you have that in your profile. So I'll be showing you also how and what portals you can put that in, and how you can really show that. I say it's showing off. It's really important, because everyone who are good in what they do, it's important that they put that in their profile, in their LinkedIn profile. And there is some portal called as Zing and this kind of profiles, so that people can know what you do and your expertise in one view. So this is the second point. And coming to the third point, it is also very important that you are actually knowing what way you want to go, which direction you want to go. So what Germans really don't like is being unclear. If there are two candidates who are applying for the position, most probably they will take the candidate who is actually knowing what he wants to do. Because if you're going into a company, the Germans, they want someone who are really willing to work for the company and willing to stay in the company and willing to build the company and provide them some revenue. So it's always important that okay, this is the salary expectations I have, so this is the way I want to go, and this is the direction I want to take my career in. So this clarity is always important. So make sure that you have that all figured out before you go for the interview. Because I have had calls from people who had asked me that saying that the HR had some problems because the HR asked him about what is your salary expectations, and the guy, he really didn't have any idea, and he was like, yeah, I will check whatever it is and all. So this is okay to say it's a turn off for the company or the HR, because they really want people who are a bit they have the intention of going in, and they've done the research, and that's what they're looking. So this is very, very important, guys. So because it's actually not that difficult, it's all the background work what you do, it's all the research what you do, and this matters a lot for the German companies. So please do your homework properly before going into an interview. So this is very important. So what are all the next things? So the next things which I believe are important are just making sure that your profile is proper, and and also the smaller things comes like the etiquette where you go in. So I would prefer if you've been asked to an interview and everything, even though nowadays it's all online, it's a Zoom call or whatever it is, dress accordingly, and try to speak in German in the interview, because when you start the interview in German, they already have a good opinion. Okay, this guy, he really knows German and he insists us to speak in German, and that means he is trying to learn. But on the other hand, don't make yourself in a very bad position. Even if you don't understand German, if you can't answer the questions what they ask in German, then please leave it aside. Then this is the clarity comes into the picture. If you are not sure, please tell them, I'm not sure, I am really not confident in German, I'm still learning, but I'm not confident. Can you please ask me the question in English? The Germans will appreciate that, the directness, rather than thinking, oh, maybe it is not good if I should speak in English or not, maybe I'll try to do that in German, and then you somehow blow off your interview. That's bad. Instead, focus on your technical knowledge. Say them that this is the technical competencies I have, and I would like to speak in English in this call, because I for example, the line of work which I do, it's all in English. I work in Amazon Web Services, and it's all in English, and for me, I prefer to speak in English for the technical terms. You can also tell them, for the technical part, please let's switch to English. So this would actually give some interest on you. They would be like, okay, this guy is interesting, he's knowing what to do, and he is actually doing what to do and all. So this is very, very important, guys, because I myself have faced this scenario so many times that I had told my terms, okay, this is what I did in my past, and this is what I am expecting in your company, and this is what I have. And it's always good that you have 2 or 3 offers already before attending an interview. If you're not going, if it's the first interview, then crack it and look also for different options, because most probably the more offers you have, the more chances you have to negotiate your own terms. And the Germans, believe me, they would be like, okay, this guy has an offer and he is giving us the deadline. Okay, he please tell me the result or whatever it is within 2 days or 3 days, and believe me, if they are interested in you, they will reply you as soon as possible with a positive note. So this is very important thing, guys. Don't shy away, don't back off. Be the person who is interacting and who is being proactive in this interview process, because this process will take some 3 or 4 times. So let me tell you the process how it goes. Normally in German companies, it always starts with a HR interview or an interview about knowing yourself, and they'll just call you for half an hour, 20 minutes, ask you where are you, and they will mostly ask about your visa situation. This is very, very important to make sure that you have a visa here, you have an address here in Germany, so it will be more easier for you to find a job in Germany rather than finding a job from other countries or wherever you are. So please keep that in mind. So the HR will ask you where are you staying, and how will you be working, or when are you planning to work, what is your probation time right now, or what is your notice period right now, and how many months can you join us, and what are your competencies. And these are the small questions which you will get in the HR interview, the first one, and also your salary expectations. So this is also a very important part. Please make sure that you did your research before you answer this question, because once you say your salary expectations, say it's 50 to 60,000 or whatever it is per year, and next after the interview is done, you can't change it. Okay, maybe I want 70 or 80,000 because I really think I would deserve better. This is really a bad thing to do, because if they asked you in the beginning, this is the point you have to be honest, and if you believe that you are worth 100,000 per year, say that I want this, because if they think that you really are an important asset or important, you will be important to them, they will give you whatever you ask. Please trust me on this. So please do your homework before answering this question, your salary expectations. So when that is done, I think these are the 3-4 questions what you get: your visa situation, your salary expectations, and where you want to work, and where location is also important, which location you want to work. And many big companies also ask you, because if they have different locations like in Berlin, Munich, Hamburg, whatever it is, just they will ask you, and you can say that okay, I am willing to do that, and also how flexible you are with working hours, and also with traveling and all these things. So make sure you have answers for that. So if you are really not sure, tell them that please give me some time, I will answer you within 2-3 days. So this is not actually okay, but in the worst case, just tell them like, instead of just saying some answer, just tell them like, I don't have an answer now, I will look into it, I'll get back to you in 2 days. So that would be a good thing. So this is the HR interview what you have. So after the HR interview, normally you have a technical interview. It depends upon the company, how many technical interviews you have and all these things. So there might be 3, 4. I also heard people who had 7 interviews also for big companies like Amazon Web Services, Google, Microsoft, all these things. So this is one thing also important, to have technical expertise and cracking the technical interview. And here also, please make sure that you are comfortable and don't let anyone push you and maybe confuse you, all these things. If you don't know if you are confused with the question, please ask again. And this is very important, because as you see, technical interviews, they are the most important in these interviews. So if possible, speak in German. It would be a positive for sure. If you are confident, that would really help you also. But if it is a technical, and if you feel like English is the best for you, speak in English or whatever language. It will be mostly English, because Germans, they'll speak in German and English mostly. So this is one thing. So once you are done with your interview, so all you have to do is just wait for the final call, and the HR will come back to you with an offer. And if you are okay with that offer, you can say yes, and then you will get the contract to your place wherever you are. And once you get your contract, you have to sign it and then send a hard copy to the company, and then the contract is done. So that's it. So once you have that, you have cracked it, and I'm hoping that you will be in this situation. So these are some small tips which I thought was really important for me, for anyone out there to follow, because this will make you trust me, your process a bit more easier to get the job. Some websites which will help you improve the visibility of you and help you get noticed faster for the recruiters in Germany is there are some websites like this. And then the first website is LinkedIn. This is a standard website for I think the whole world, which is really widely used in the whole world. And the next one is Zing. So in this Zing, it's a German website, and this is also very important that you have an account there, and then you tell all what you did and what you actually have for certifications and everything. And I can't stress it enough, the importance of certifications. Just do certifications in wherever in whichever branch you are in. Maybe you are a JavaScript developer, whatever it is. Maybe people can think, okay, I don't have to do any certification, there are no certifications, but that's not true. Always there are certifications out there which you can do. Check for them, do them, and just put it in your profile. This will really improve your chances. For the cloud architects and everyone out there, try to do the certifications. AWS, Google, Azure, there are lots of certifications. Do them, it will improve your chances like anything. So Glassdoor is one thing which is there. You can just go and check for all the jobs which are out there, and this is a good portal. And then there is something called Stepstone in Germany. I will also recommend this. So go there, put your profile, and check for all the jobs. You can also see the salaries which you can get. This is one good way to do that. Like if you don't know how much salary should you expect, you can go to Glassdoor, and also you can go to Stepstone and you can see that how much salary you can expect, and you can answer the question of the HR. Guys, I think these are some very important points to find a job and to be able to crack the interview in Germany. So I want to summarize again. So the first thing is German. Please make sure that your German is good. At least you have B1 or B2 level, and try to able to speak in German in your interview, and this will improve your chances for 50%. Trust me. There was a professor which told me that in Germany, if you learn German, it will have 50% of weightage in whatever you do. So it's only 50% of technical and 50% is German. So trust me, it will help you a lot. So put your focus on German and learn it as good as you can. So that's the first point. So the next point is your technical skills. So make sure that you are very good and your background, your core background is solid. So this will help you a lot. So getting to the third point is just make sure the small things like your attire and how you speak and everything are professional. And yeah, these are the small things. And fourth thing is, yeah, go through the websites like LinkedIn. Make sure that you have your profile pic of this LinkedIn, Zing, and whatever you are using. These profiles have good and up-to-date knowledge, because trust me, the recruiters will see your profile, and this will help you get your job very easily. So guys, that's all for this video. If you have liked the video, as always, please make sure you like, share and subscribe. I hope this video will help you find your dream job and crack that interview. So guys, thanks for watching and stay safe until next time.